Hello everyone, welcome back to my blog on Can Your Apps Leak Your Data? Let's decode it. We are now on the fourth episode. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having fun. Well, in today's episode is about credential harvesting. You type it, they copy it. So simply saying it's a fancy cybersecurity term that simply means stealing your login details or your credential information. So once you open the app, a malicious app will give you a fake login screen. It copies the same color, the logos, the buttons. It looks legit. So you would normally enter or type in your username and your password if you're not automatically logged into that particular app. And from the moment you press enter, voila, they already have it. So the attackers or the hackers would copy your credentials and send it to the attacker's server. Some malicious apps inside don't even bother creating or developing a fake login screen. It's because they can abuse the feature what we call as accessibility permission. We already talked about it in the past. Once you enable that for a particular app and that app happens to be a suspicious one or a malicious app with virus or from a hacker, let's say, and you enable that one, that means you are granting permission for that app to see everything that you type on the screen, not unless you are on a secured page. When we say a secured page with secured fields, have you ever experienced making a payment or purchase using your card online via your smartphone over the internet? Because if you are about to enter your card details, like the 16-digit card numbers, it will redirect you to a secured page. If you are logging into the particular bank app and you're making a payment and you need to enter your credit card information or debit card information, like the 16-digit card number, expiration date, the CVV code at the back of the card, your name and everything needed by the payment page, you are being directed to a secured page if that site is legit. It's what we call SSL or TLS encryption page. What it actually does, it blocks the screen recording, it hides your keystrokes. So if you're accessing that on the Chrome, you should always check the URL to make sure that you are on https colon and two forward slashes, because the S on HTTP stands for secured. If it's not, anyway, the smartphone will only log you into a secured site. So it's always be on HTTP as the prefix of a URL. If it's not, it will never work. Okay, but if you are accessing your that security page not from the Chrome or not from the browser, you're probably on particular app. You're making a payment, you're entering your card details, everything that is needed by the payment page. It is being encrypted while in transit. When we say encrypted, those 16-digit card numbers is being scrambled so the hackers cannot read it, only the payment page. And after which, the payment page or server would not actually store the 16-digit card number. It will only reveal the last four digits to you. The rest are encrypted. That's how it works. But malicious app, we call it malicious app because it's not legit. Of course, it would not provide you a secured page. So that means once the accessibility permission is on, accessible permission is being used if you have loved ones or using cell phone for who are visually impaired. So you normally want to hear your phone talking or talk back feature to make sure you are tapping the right menu, the right option, so it tells you what you're doing on the screen, what letters you're typing, what words you're sending or typing on your soft keys, right? And some apps doesn't really need that accessibility permission to be turned on, but it asks so because it's a malicious one, right? It can be abused to trick you that it's needed to make that app function smoothly or provide you the features that it offers. But actually, malicious one can get into that and copy your credentials and send it to attacker's server and create your credentials without you knowing. And what's gonna happen after that? So you will get to find out in the next episode. A perfect example of credential harvesting is this one. If you happen to have an account from different or various bank sites, so you probably have your mobile banking app on your phone installed on your phone, and the moment you receive this kind of email and you happen to have an account with them, it looks legit, the colors, the heading, but think again. Before you click scroll it down, you will get to see at the bottom of that email a login page or button or delete page or delete option if it's telling you that somebody malicious device got logged into your bank account and change your email address, blah blah blah. And if you click that delete button down at the bottom of that email, it will actually redirect you to your to the legit bank site. And of course, what you're gonna do, how can you get into your bank account online? You would enter your username and password, right? But that is actually a fake logon screen once you get there. Then at that very moment, your credentials will be harvested by the hackers. Voila, you can't do anything about it. You are now compromised, right? So you don't have to always worry about that. Just always check not only the heading of that email, but as well as the email address, because you will need to familiarize the usual email addresses of bank sites that sends legit emails from them. Usually, if it's a BDO, it's bdo.com. If it's a bunch of characters and personal emails, of course, stop right there. It's not. So what usually happens if you're accessing an app or probably have downloaded accidentally a Trojanized app without you knowing? When we say Trojanized, Trojan is a type of malware, a threat to our device, a virus to our cell phone or gadget. So you happen to download a particular game outside the App Store or Play Store because you couldn't find it, but still the APK file can be found outside, like in browser. You can Google it and download the file. Most especially, there are particular apps that offers a premium subscription and you don't want to pay for it, but you can bypass that one by downloading the older version of the app outside the Play Store. You can only get that from Chrome or from the browser. There are some cases that whenever you download a particular app, thinking that it's only one app you're downloading, but your device is actually downloading another APK file. It's a malicious one that comes together with the one that you are trying to download. So without you knowing, and what's gonna do inside your phone on your device, we'll never know. It can replicate, it can create a fake or clone apps of your e-wallet app. We never know. So while you're logging in, the malware is silently copying your email and password, your mobile banking PIN, your OTP or the one-time password again and again. It can copy your OTP if you are on a non-secured site or screen, which is being provided by malicious app. But if you're on a secured screen, then you don't have to worry because it's being blocked. Okay, so once again, if you have learned something about this, just always remember that legit bank apps or e-wallet apps will never ask you your mobile PIN or OTP or one-time password to be entered to another app, to another website, or via the link. It will never do that. It's not done. Thank you so much for watching this and see you in my next video. Have a good one.